Hey guys, so we're going to install these 1.3 gallons 5 liters jugs on this thing and make it look like that. So if you like the look of that and nice and sturdy, well, I'll show you how I did it. And I'm putting another one right here because I want the look of a little service truck. And also put a chainsaw, and you need some chainsaw gas and you need some spare gas, because with the tracks I believe I burn about 20% more, and having 3 gallons, 2.6 gallons of gas compared to whatever is 25%, so of gasoline extra, or 20%, so we should be good. So let's start this thing out. So grab yourself a T30 and open your box. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys have any questions about bumper with tracks, it actually clears more than the tires, so that's a good thing. So now let's start. Okay, we got no light. Yeah, we got light. Okay, so there's 2 T30s underneath right here, one here, one here, there's going to be one hiding where is it? Right here, so take that one out. Oops. Then there's going to be, you're going to open up your box. Also tailgate with tracks, no problem. And then you got the one inside here. You got to take out. Anyway, all this here, you got to do on the passenger side of the, if you do the flashers, you got to take the passenger side. You don't have to take this side off when you do the flashers, only just the one. And then you got these two here, but we'll keep those for the end. There's another one hidden that you can't use an impact. It's hidden in the back, up here, right here. Oops, I got it. All right. So now remove these two, and here you gotta, when you remove the last one there, just be careful the panel doesn't fall off. And at this point, you're gonna remove first the plug-in in the back here for the light. It's just basically pull up and push up. There you go. And then here, you got this hook into that, so pull it away a little bit and just pull down so you don't scratch anything. Just slip this here. There you go. So what I'm doing is I'm accessing right here. I'm going to make 4 holes here. So what I'm going to do is grab this, and then grab yourself a drill bit. That's where did I do my drill? Oh, over there. Grab yourself a drill bit that fits here, but grab yourself a drill bit that's just underneath the size of your T30s. That we get a bunch of these in all sets and everything. You should have. If you bought a bunch of accessories, you'll have a bunch of those left. And basically, what you're doing is you're setting this just to say on top of this piece, and you're centering it so onto this here, because in the back you got a center for these two. So basically you're going about this distance away, but you guys will figure it out when you look on the other side where you can drill it in. So what I did was I made spacers on top, and if you don't, what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna sit in too deep, and then the little pail's gonna hit here, and then it's gonna go like crooked. So you need to put the one spacer at the top, and then your can's gonna hit the bottom. So that's what we have to do. But we'll drill the holes. And so I just drill a little bit, get my hole marked, because you're not drilling straight, right? You're on an angle a little bit. And that's it. And I should be good. So what I'm going to do is put a screw in there. And see this tightness here? It actually, you could just basically screw them into the plastic. But, all right. So I'm gonna line those up. Okay. Also, it's a good thing to put the can on there. Make sure it's just straight. Yeah. Okay. Let's drill another hole. Okay. Let's get that T30 out of the way. Let's put two T30s in there. Get the bottom ones going. There we go. There we go. Okay. Grab the drill. There we go. Let's get those T30s out of the way. Okay. Now I made spacers and grab these little plastic things. You can basically grab whatever. I was even thinking of a hockey puck. It's probably maybe they're the same size as this thing round, but anyways. And then I grabbed the longest T30s I had. You guys can grab any screws you want, any nuts and bolts. Just go to the hardware store and grab anything you want. But I had these laying around, and I figured it's Can-Am and T30s, why not? So and I might have to trim these spacers or whatever to make them look nicer, but right now I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. And that's basically so this clears the gap of this, so the pail just goes straight. If you don't put a spacer at the top, well, there you go. Okay. And you saw that it went upwards, so we leave those loose because we don't want them tilting up. Your tank's gonna look onto the wrong side. Alright, and the bottom ones, I don't have long ones right now, so I'm just going to screw them straight into the plastic. The reason why you want something that's like this, like a Torx, so the nut doesn't stick out on the other side, they actually give you these. And these, the thing is, the nut comes out, And it sticks out so far that it rubs into the tank. So you want something that's like rounded head like these T30s. And that way there. Until they straighten out. Slap this on there. I think it's straight now. We'll go over the box. Hold this. Sit it on there. Yeah, straight. Come and see from the back. So now I can tighten the top nuts. Alright, so this. Nice and solid. There we go. And these are locking ones, so we don't get anything stolen. And then there we go. So let's close the box, see what it looks like from behind. So that's what it's gonna look like from behind. That's what it's gonna look like from the sides. I think it looks pretty cool. And from the front, I don't know if you can see that on an angle, but I know you can't see them from right from the front, but that's the look it's gonna give us. This is the look with the fender back on. So here they are. And with the tailgate open. And when you dump with the tailgate, nothing comes out. These are solid there. So that's it. I'm gonna put the panel back on. And like I said, there's one here, there's one here on the side, there's one inside, don't forget. Then there's two underneath. Then there's one hidden in the back here. And then there's one underneath here. So that's it. So I'll turn this light off here. So thanks for watching. And we'll catch you on the next one. And I'm gonna finish putting that back on because it looks pretty nice.